I'm sure most of you have everything you need to start school again. Now, maybe you decided to start school from home. Now, no matter what age you are or your children are, school and college is going to look a little different this year. Now, whether you're homeschooling, virtual schooling, or distance learning, or taking online college courses, I wanted to share with you 5 tips that can help you during the school year. And in this video, I want to help you help your eyes help you get the most out of school this year. So today, let's focus on back to school. Hey everyone, it's Dr. Shenai from True Focus Eye Care. It's that time again. Summer break is coming to an end. School is right around the corner, and now we're getting new clothes and backpacks, binders, and everything else we need to start the school off right. Well, for some of us, school is going to look a little different. The world is moving more and more to online learning, so computers are not going anywhere. And whether you're in a classroom or a virtual classroom, we still end up spending hours every day in front of a screen. In a Forbes article, it stated that the e-learning market is expected to climb to $325 billion by 2025. And this was written back in 2018, well before we had the scare of COVID-19. So I'm going to share with you what I often share with my patients who are in grade school and college and must spend hours in front of a screen. So my first recommendation is get an eye exam. Make sure your eyes are healthy and that there's no way that they can prevent you from having a great school year. Now, I'm not just saying this because I'm an eye doctor, it's just a good thing to do. Because having uncorrected vision issues can cause you to have eye strain and headaches that can keep you from spending as much time as you need to finish your homework or maybe absorb the information that you're supposed to know and learn. I've had many kids who were able to turn their grades around by getting that pair of glasses that they desperately needed. And on the other hand, I've also had patients who really didn't need glasses. They just needed tips on how to prevent eye strain by taking more breaks, having better lighting or posture, or just explaining how increased screen time can wear your eyes out. Start off well. I feel so bad for young patients who go through half or all of the school year struggling just because of something that could have been easily fixed, like getting a pair of glasses. Now, my next recommendation is because of that increased screen time. So computer eye strain and intense blue light. We're learning that most devices that we use with the screen emit a high intense blue light that can tire our eyes. Turning down that blue light on our devices and taking frequent breaks can really limit those effects. Now, one of my good friends, Dr. Allen from Dr. Eye Health, has quite a few videos where he explains digital eye strain and blue light blockers in great detail. So you can check out those videos by clicking the card above. Now, I really do like computer glasses because you can get these on any prescription glasses and on non-prescription or plain lenses. You will have the assurance that you have the extra protection whether or not you can figure out how to turn down that blue light setting on your device. I even have a pair for my 4 and 5-year-old, even though they have their mom's eyes, which are perfect. But I'm going to do everything I can to keep it that way. Next, I want to talk about where you do your work. Where is your desk? How do you set up your workstation or your battle station? Make sure that you have a location that's near a window. You will often hear us eye doctors recite the 20-20-20 rule, which states every 20 minutes take 20 seconds to look at something 20 feet away or more. Now, I don't know about your room, but when I was a kid, my room was not 20 feet long. So if you can sit near a window, then take those breaks, look out the window, and allow your eyes to relax. Next recommendation is think about your posture. Now, what does this have to do with your eyes? Well, if you have your screen too low, where you have to bend your neck to look directly at it, then eventually you'll start feeling the effects in your back and your neck. So I recommend positioning the screen at eye level or just below when you're sitting correctly. Now, whether or not you adjusted your screen correctly, when you have to sit at a desk for most of the day, we tend to start slouching. Now, I'm also going to link a video of actual physical therapists talking about proper posture, and you can find that video in the show notes below. Now, this next recommendation sounds very easy, but it's very easy to actually forget to do. And that's take breaks. I tell my patients that getting up is great for your legs, but looking up is good for your eyes. Now, oftentimes when we take breaks from our studies, we often move our eyes from one device to another, like a cell phone or TV, and we fail to give our eyes an actual break. Now, how about this for your next break? Go outside. There are studies that show that sunlight is one of the best supplements that you can give to your eyes for their health and visual development. Also, if your child is nearsighted, which means they see better up close than they do far away, sunlight has been shown to slow that progression or that expected progression as well. Now, most studies agree that getting around 2 hours of outside time is definitely recommended. Now, there are also apps that you can download onto your phone that reminds you to take a break, relax, and maybe even close your eyes. So if you like this video and you think there was something you learned that you could actually add to your school routine, then please give us a thumbs up. And consider subscribing to our channel so you don't miss any other videos to learn about your eyes. And also to get notified of those videos, then don't forget to hit that little bell icon. So stay focused, stay well. I hope you have a great school year, and I'll see you next week.